Hi there, folks. This is your guest instructor, Lee Sklar. They gave me a little kitsch corner here at the Deep State. Just want to show you the Hanson brothers there. Very proud of that one. Nice to see you all. I'll just bring you into the picture and we'll get started. So many things to go over. Good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for having me here in the entertainment department. As you know, I mostly work in horticulture. Gardening is like a Prozac to me, and I do like to come over here from time to time and certainly help out. And now's the time for helping out, doing what we can. All right, so I just wanted to show you Kitchen Corner, and thanks to the guys at the Deep State for giving me a little room down here. It is pretty close quartered. Our special course, you see I have no bass today. Our special course today is a new genre of music, Prog Pirate Yacht Rock. Very exciting. I like it. We know about yacht rock, but I like this because it's expansive and inclusive. It's just good. New genre, it goes beyond, we're going beyond the normal stuff of the California sound and Steely Dan. It's kind of ironic, I think, that Steely Dan is so attached to the California sound, because there's two guys, one from New Jersey and one from New York, and the California sound of yacht rock from a couple of East Coast fellas. They have yachts on the East Coast. We will get later on to a special lesson on Phil Collins and yacht rock. James Taylor's already there because he did some recording in California with the Mellow Mafia. But today we're going to talk about your top 10 vital vinyl yacht rock songs, as picked by, well, me here. So let's start with number one. Let's not work our way back. Let's just start with number one. What's the most important? What's the biggest of them all? And that is the great, great Glenn Campbell, Wichita County lineman. If there's a better yacht rock song out there, I haven't heard it yet, okay? This guy, miss him. One of the greats. Another guy who missed an awful lot. Wish I had this on vinyl. It is essential vinyl. I do have it somewhere. George Harrison's All Things Must Pass. I'd Have You Anytime. Those of you who know your yacht rock know this is right up there with Wichita County lineman. You don't, you got to check it out. This is your, I guess, your homework for the course. All right. Just want to make sure I have everything in order. I worked real fast. So nice to be here. It is. Oh, now we're into the vinyl. Nick Hayward, Whistle Down the Wind. Now, I just can't think of a better song title for a yacht rock genre, especially a Prog Pirate yacht rock. Welcome to the genre, Nick. Former member of Haircut 100, and this is an album worth getting and looking into. Some vital vinyl. Next is a special Deep State person. I never met him. I'm looking forward to one day. Number 4 is Solitaire by Dean Friedman. But we're going to count his 2 albums. If you happen to have the first 2 Dean Friedman albums on vinyl, you're pretty special, okay? Now, we picked Solitaire, but really you can go with almost anything from here. And don't forget about Lucky Stars, that classic. If you've been to England, it's a bigger classic there than it is here. But Dean's a New Yorker, and so an American, as you might guess. And boy, it would be sure nice to have him bring that song over here a little bit more. And Lucky Stars, I think, would be a super yacht rock classic. And another thing about the Deep State, Dean Friedman left music for a little while, worked in AI. Don't know what it's about. But then he came back, and thankfully for the Deep State, he hacked into the Haagen-Dazs company and he got the recipe for the chocolate Swiss almonds they have in their vanilla Swiss almond. So now people here at the deep state, well, we can eat them by the bagful. Best part about working here, except for the optical plant, fantastic. Okay, we'll move on. Oh, here's a good friend, Carole King. Tears Falling Down on Me. Took me a lot to think of one, but it fits in so well with the zeitgeist of the day. Fun to say that one, the mood, the spirit. But anything on this album would be perfect for Prog Pirate Yacht Rock. Carole, still love you. Still miss her. Oh, now here we got deep cuts. This is where you get to show off your knowledge. Silver Morning by Kenny Rankin. An album that made a pretty good splash back, but you don't hear too much of it now, and that's a darn shame. And Prog Pirate Yacht Rock is going to change all that. In fact, I get to borrow a few records, I do, and got another one in here, another Kenny Rankin that I'm going to borrow, and a runner-up song would have been What Matters Most, but you got your Silver Morning in your top 10 of the Vital Vinyl for Prog Pirate Yacht Rock. Next is another good friend. Worked with him once with Phil Collins. They're friends. The great, the late, unfortunately, sadly, George Duke. The song we're going to pick from this album is Summer Breezin'. But again, you could almost pick anything you want here. This is one of the most delicious albums of the Prog Pirate Yacht Rock genre I could possibly think of. If you're somewhere sailing a little bit in the southern, where it gets a little sunny and beautiful, you need this one, okay? You do. Another deep cut here. Animal Logic. This is Deborah Holland, Stuart Copeland, and Stanley Clarke. The song I picked was, geez, I forgot what it was now. Oh yeah, The Winds of Santa Ana. With a title like that, how could you go wrong, right? But again, whole album. Where's the last one? Oh, I see where. Last two. Okay, very good. Last two albums. Number 9 in the most essential Vital Vinyl, which I can't find on vinyl. If You Know What I Mean, Neil Diamond from Beautiful Noise. And again, I think the whole album could work just fine. Just fine. You put that on the yacht late at night. And here we're going to go with something a little bit different, something you might not expect. But that's what's important in Prog Pirate Yacht Rock. Do something unexpected. A wise man once said that to me. The End of the World by Men Without Hats, from Pop Goes the World. One of the greatest underrated pop albums of all time, and I can say that with some objectivity. I didn't play on it, but boy, this is an album that shouldn't get past you. Grab it, listen to it, and enjoy. We do have one more honorable mention here. And our top 10, Al Stewart's Year of the Cat. All right, for Al. And thanks again to the folks at the Deep State. They let me borrow a few records. I got this one. I haven't heard this before. They tell me it's pretty good. And here's one from way back. So thanks to the Deep State for the record loaners. Oh, and a last thing. About Phil Collins and how I got to be in the Prog Pirate Yacht Rock. I'll tell you one thing I learned about yachts. I don't know a whole lot, but I learned one thing. You should tell the captain before you use a smoke machine. I'm going to go back a few years with this. I guess it was 1984. And Phil Collins, we were just going out on the road with no jacket required. This was before it went like huge, like skyrocket big. So we got booked to a private party on a mega yacht. And it was a funny story even behind that. Who hired Phil for the party? I forget the name, but it was an Irish fan who wasn't allowed to like Phil Collins because he was English, and they okay, the troubles. But these real wealthy folk liked Phil Collins so much that they hired him out for private on a yacht based over in America, so they wouldn't get caught doing it. So we were supposed to meet the boat in New York, and then there we were. And now this boat is so darn big. It's got a room big enough, bar big enough for Phil's band. You know, got 2 drums, horns. This is a decent sized stage on this boat. So we get there, and the captain's there, and he's crisp. He's in the whites, and everything is pressed and starched, and it's very handsome and elegant, and the epaulets are glimmering in the sun. Around 40-ish fellow, very, very captain looking. Look, Captain. And as we're coming up, he says, "Who's the band leader here?" And Phil points to me and says, "Him." And then he took off, and there I am. And he gave me a couple of instructions and ran off to the dressing room. We went. Now during the gig, in the middle of the show, Phil had these smoke machines. Now, I had heard some stories about sea captains. Now, this is a charter. We're just out, off international waters, going to come back a little bit, few hours out and back. This is not real difficult work for a sea captain. And apparently they got like a little party themselves when the work is so easy. So, the show's going, everybody's having a great time. And at one point, the smoke machines come on. Now, what we didn't know was that the smoke was going out into the stairwells and up into the cockpit, the engine, where they steered the boat up there. And well, the captain came flying down the stairs, and his uniform wasn't as crisp as it had been early in the afternoon. Shirt open. I don't even think the buttons were buttoned in the correct way. And who's in charge? Well, he found my beard, and he got right up, and well, he said a few things to me that I don't remember, but I remember how angry he was. And well, he thought the boat was on fire. And I think what happened was our smoke interrupted a party he was having up there, and he was quite angry about it. So what I learned about Prog Pirate Yacht Rock: first rule of business, if you're going to use a smoke machine, inform the captain. All right, gang. It sure was nice visiting you here at the Deep State, and I just want to say thanks to all the first responders and people taking care of everybody out there. It's real doggone important, and I hope you all take care. And I look forward to being back here at the next lesson, because in my kitchen department, I got Barishnik House, and you know what they give me? Deep State coffee from Pete's Deep State Coffee. And I get a bag full of those vanilla Swiss almonds. It's good being here. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, okay? Really rooting for you. Okay.